Hi guys. Okay, so today's subject, which was a bit loath to talk about, was the power of now, because I'm trying to be in the now right now. And it all comes because I'm going through the Audible book. I've had loads downloaded at the start of this challenge, and I'm literally almost finished with Oprah Winfrey's one, which has been fantastic, and I started on the power of now as well. And the reason I wanted to talk about the power of now is because look who I'm joined with down here. Yes, it's a good girlie. Oh, she's going to bite me. You're going to bite me? Oh, Ruby. Yeah, so I haven't got my selfie stick because I wasn't planning on doing a video, but I thought I'd just get this out now and talk about the whole power of now. So hence the wobbly and shaky arm. And my right arm is not as long as it should be. So you'll have to do with that. But yeah, that's what I want to talk about, because we are always so busy, aren't we, planning. We plan everything, and Steve and I have always been the same. We plan way ahead. You know, and there's always talk, you get scaremonger, don't you, to plan for your pension and what you're going to do when you retire, and you've always got to think about plan A, B, C, D, E, and you never actually seem to be living. You seem to always be chasing to live something in the future. And a lot of that future is fear driven, because you're worried about what's going to happen. You're worried your pension's not going to be enough. You're worried you're not going to afford your house. You know, it is all fear driven. Everything we're sort of pushing for. And it's only when you take yourself out and actually think about being in the present and the now that you actually take all that fear away, and all the doubt and the anxiety disappears, because you're actually concentrating on something that's actually going on with you now. And that's what the book sort of talks about. The book goes on saying that when you're actually living in the present, you don't have these thoughts and these beliefs that are ingrained in us, and literally we can concentrate on what is going on with us right in this very moment. So hence why I hadn't planned to come and do this video out here, because I wanted to be in the now with my little, there she is again, with my little girl. And she's never far away from me when I'm doing my videos anyway. But you see, this is it, isn't it? We just go through life, and we're so what's the word I'm after? Well, we're so like programmed, aren't we, to always plan so far, that this becomes it's a challenge almost in itself, to try and switch off the brain and just get yourself into what you're physically doing right now. So like, it's like, say Sunday for instance, I went out for an afternoon. Steve had chosen to sit in and watch the football for a bit, and I thought, well, I wanted to just get out, and it was the final, and I didn't want to sit through the first half. I thought I'll just come in second half and see how everything's going on. And what happened was, I went out with my dad and we went and had a bowl. And while we were out in a beautiful park on a lovely Sunday afternoon, blue sky similar to this, there was 2 bowling greens, and on the bowling green at the side of us came a couple of, not even kids, fellas, with bikes, mountain bikes, cycled right across the green, threw the bikes down and laid down and started sunbathing. And then mother and father came along with a toddler on like a tricycle with little stabilisers, and promptly put the kid onto the bowling green to teach the kid how to ride the bike. And I'm like, this park is enormous. There's so much open space where this kiddie could learn to ride the bike. And yet the mother and father have chosen to put it on a bowling green of all places, because obviously it looked a nice soft place for him to fall. And I was just like, God, you know, these kids, you can't blame the kids when they're growing up, because it's the parents who are not teaching them respect, are they, basically? But what I'm trying to get round to saying is, me and my dad could quite easily, and in the past I would have flicked off at that thinking, how the hell, how do you teach respect? And people just taking like the bowling green for granted, all the work that the greenkeepers do, the teams that pay good money to be on those greens, and people just come along disrespectfully, do things like that on them. And I thought, no, there's no point. My dad was starting to get fired up, and I just turned to him and just said, Dad, look, there's no point. You and I are out here, we're on a different green, we're enjoying ourselves, it's a beautiful afternoon, a beautiful park, let's just focus on our game and being together here and enjoying it for what it is. And that completely flipped the whole situation around on its head, and we really just enjoyed it. And we came off the green and we had a drink at the side, sat on a bench, and we were nattering and just looking around at the surroundings and that, and it really diffused what could have been quite a fiery situation in the past. And so that's what I'm trying to get around to saying is, just try and take yourself out of your day, and the more often you do it, and just get yourself into the now, actually what's happening around you, and take in those moments, because you can't ever catch those moments, you can't rewind them and bring them back, can you? So just take those snippets, and the more you actually catch yourself doing it, and the more you're aware of being in the present and not constantly planning ahead, the more enjoyable things come, and you'd really appreciate what's going on in your life. So that's my snippet. I'm going to get back into my present and continue having a cuddle in the garden with my little one here. You say goodbye, boo whoops. Hey. Can't you tell we've not got kids? The cats are everything. Crazy cat lady and all that. Anyway, catch you guys tomorrow.